Hi, people. I'm painting tonight. Poe's there. Say hi, Poe. Awesome. Just realized I need a towel. There we go. There we go. Say hi, Poe. Say hi to the people. He's like, he just wants to be on my lap. Don't, I can't do it while I'm painting. What's up, no rocker? Okay. So I've painted some pickles, which look hilarious. Here is how they are looking. God, little pickle. They're gonna be ornaments, I think, because the whole like pickle thing. You can see the eyes. There we go. There's like that pickle Christmas thing, I guess. You like hide the pickle in the tree. So that's what we're working with here. And then I did one with a Santa hat. Oh. Got a little Christmas hat. I was trying to think of a name for them. And I was wanting something gherkins, and Rick was like, the smirking gherkins. I think that's a perfect idea. So I'm like putting out a collection soon. I'm supposed to be doing an art show in December, but also now with my new job, I'm hoping I'll still be able to do that. I'm not sure about like taking off days and stuff because it's gonna be a weekend. I think I might be working some weekends, but either way, I hope to make more. And so I'm gonna put out a collection, and they will be available. Also, there's so many of you that have wanted them, so I might just try to like put out something real quick, so that those of you that want to buy some can get them. This is a bigger one that I made. So I have those, and now I'm working on these snails. I have like a snail army going on over here. That's what I work with, like these little snails. Pretty funny. What up, Grace? What up, the best? I am painting. I'm working on my clay figures here. So, the goal is to get through some snails. Got my pickles. Oh, also I forgot to show the best part about the pickles and the butts. They all have little tushies. It's kind of the best thing ever. Big old dumpies. It's like whenever you can put a butt on something, just do it. I should have done a little tiny little butt on these snails. Say hi, Poe. This is Poe. It's my buddy. I'm gonna start out. I'm gonna use this blue. Thank you. It's the best when I can like make something and just like be laughing through it because it's so goofy. But that's pretty much all I like, making a lot of silly things. Start out today with this. Thank you, Grace. I just started using this new kind of paint. I always like using like I mean, really not expensive acrylic silk, because you don't really need to. Right, El Rocker? Isn't this great? We share like the same Afghan. So this is also like a Burger King Afghan. I think there's one color that's a little different. I don't know. It might not be a little different. So I think it's great that now I have that here. So we are one and the same. I also do that a lot. I like chuck the things that I'm working on. Oh no, it's the blue on the shell. But anyway, I usually used to paint a lot with matte colors. That's the kind of finish I would use. But lately I've been using a satin finish and I'm obsessed with it. And I just like love the way it turns out with these guys. Gives it like a tiny bit of a nice little shine, but it's really not bad. It's not too shiny because I don't like it being glossy. But it's just like really clean. It looks awesome. So I have a couple colors that I like, but they're matte and I didn't realize, so I gotta get them in satin. Because I tried to do some stuff yesterday. Like this green and the white is in the matte finish and I don't like the way it looks. It's so cute, but it's okay. Soggy liver. He really likes to chill when I'm doing stuff. He'll sit, because he's kind of obsessed with me. And he sits in my presence constantly. So whether I'm doing music or painting or whatever, he'll just sit there and observe. And it's really kind of adorable. Right, buddy? I think he's most of the time is waiting for his chance to be on my lap. Just like, not right now. What up, Eric? DJ Brown. I do not. I actually quit, like, it's been almost 6 months. I just, like, it got too much for me. The real kicker is nicotine, though. I quit that as well, and that's it. I could care less about getting high. It's, nicotine is a whole nother level of addiction. I still think about it. Like, I still crave it sometimes, but it's not too bad. It's better not to have it for me. But yeah. Weed, I just started getting way too high, like when I smoked weed or wouldn't do anything. It was either I was way too high or wouldn't do anything to me. And I didn't like the fact that I wasn't doing anything else but smoking when I was bored. So, gave it up. Crazy. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing against it. I don't have much opinion on it. It's everybody's own journey. And sometimes I'm like, that'd be nice, but I know it does to me. It's not great, so. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of am as well. Just get like way too high. How's the sound? Because I'm not using my microphones right now, and I have something wrong with my phone mic, where it makes like a buzzing sound. So if that gets annoying, let me know. My mics are charging currently. And by the way, if you guys are new here, nice to meet you. I usually play music. I play music a lot with my sweetie, Richard O'Carver, who has an amazing channel with a lot of friends, and we're all always on there from like midnight on, and he plays amazing music, and he's incredibly skilled, and sometimes we get to sing together and do that, but otherwise, I'm usually doing art or music on here when I am able to. And today is art. I've been, oh, thank you, Grace. I've been painting actually like all day, because right now my work they're trying to build. They wanted me to make this like big old pumpkin man for Halloween, where I don't know, where it's like this big pumpkin head that you can donate. It's like for donations for candy, and you can like put the candy through its mouth. But they wanted it like super big and really like scary looking, and I had to do this whole body for it. So I've been painting cardboard like all day. So I'm already kind of in that mode. And I really love that because it makes time fly by. And I was like, I'll do that all day. I'll paint all day. That's cool with me. L Rocker. Hopefully soon. My guitar is actually at at Rick's house. I left it there on accident. So I would be playing, but I don't really have a way to play right now. Unless I played my electric, but I don't know about that. I could make a half moon. That'd be cool. Would you want it to have a face on it? But yeah, Grace, L Rocker is also, I met him through Richard's channel as well, and it's a great community, so hop over there if you want to. That would be cool, L Rocker. I'd be down for that. That's actually a good idea. Maybe I should make some of those. Thanks, Grace. Blue. I make such small stuff sometimes that it's hard to paint because it's so small. You are on the good friend list. I can't wait to get that song recorded. It's gonna be awesome. Oh my gosh, like any white and satin? No. They don't make as high as yellow. Would that be cool? Let's try that. Bye, Grace. Thanks for hopping in. Hope to see you again. Poe really is just sitting there, isn't he? It's hilarious. Yeah, that's a good idea, Rocker. I'll definitely think about that. I need to get some more clay. I almost ran out. I have to get some more. Okay, I think I like the yellow eyes. I'll keep it that. Figure out what to do for the shell. I gave in my 2 weeks notice, my job today. That was so nice. Wrote the letter. I was like, no one pissed me off today. I'm gonna quit. No one pissed me off. It'd be cool if I could get another camera on here so that you guys could see what I'm doing and watch it along with the paint. Yeah, it's like a nice feeling when you're like, I'm not gonna be here much longer, so I don't have to worry. It's like puts me in such a better mood. But then I'm also having some really sweet interactions with people that I'm like, man, it's kind of sad I had to go, but my new job is sick, so I I'm an activities aide for nursing homes basically. So I work with um, disabled or elderly people most of the day and do activities with them and keep up with them. So it's really fun building those relationships. I've been doing it for about 2 years. And it's really great. Like, I wouldn't, I really love the job. Like, I love the work. It's just like, I need to be, appreciated more and have like benefits and better benefits and career. And I have 2 kids, so I kind of have to like look for like the best possible thing and career for myself. It's just me, so it'll be sad to like leave those relationships that I've worked hard in crafting and building. And you like get to know routines and like where all their things are, and you have to like help them, like if one of them is just like, oh, I forgot my sweater, like I know exactly where it is in your room, like let me go get it for you. And like I just like know all that kind of stuff, and it's hard to like leave those things and leave those people, because I feel like I have some sort of responsibility like with them, and how are they gonna be when I'm not there, all that kind of stuff. It's like a little sad, but gotta take care of myself, my own family. I like these colors. Just a tiny brush. What are you doing there, bub? Yo, 18 people watching. Hello out there. Feel free to say hi in the chat. I'd love to hear from you. Like and subscribe. I should bring out my electric guitar. I've got like this. It's kind of like a Frankenstein of a guitar. It's got a lot of different parts. Really kind of cool custom. It's a Tele, but it's got like a trem on it, which is really rare for a Tele. The neck's really cool. I've got this like updated pickup. It's like pretty great. And I like the neck because it's like not like that, oh, what's the word, the kind of wood, forgetting, but it's not like the lighter wood. It's like got a really nice color to it. I like it a lot. Plays really nice. I just got a new amp not too long ago for it, so it's been super fun. What up, John? I was wondering, I was like, I'm finally live! We're doing art tonight, because I left my guitar at Richard's, so... Sucks to suck for me. But... painting snails tonight. Little snail buddies. How you doing, John? Did you watch Survivor yet? Don't tell me anything, because I didn't watch it, but... Is it good? I'm waiting to watch it with Rick. Because he hasn't watched it in forever, so I'm trying to start that with him. So tired. Trying to figure out what color I should do with these llamas. I had to get some resin because they always look really good when they're like glassy looking. What's up, Missy? I just saw you on there. What up? Nice. Yeah, I don't have a live TV, John, so I can't watch it. And then I don't have the Paramount Live, so I couldn't even watch it that way. So I always watch it on Thursdays, or I have like Survivor nights with my sister, and they have live TV, so we'll watch it there. But I'm excited to watch it. Such a good show. Missy, let me show you my pickles. They're looking hilarious. See if I can show you in the light. Look at your eyes. These are the pickles are looking. Their little butts. Got some more here. And I have one with a Christmas hat. Little pickles. I think they're gonna be ornaments. Thank you. I'm still working on them, so I can get done Gary's pickle soon. Or I couldn't make any of these, but I gotta pop a cigarette in one of them. So, and then I made two with a different design where I added the lines in them like a pickle. But it honestly didn't look as good as I wanted it to. And then I also forgot to put the things in them before I baked them. Like the hooks. But this one also had a Christmas hat. But those are just tests, I guess. But I think I'm going to call these the Smirking Gherkins. Little gherkin pickles. John says, also, I love that you're sculpting snails because I saved some more of my snail buddies today. I even filmed them crawling on my hand. Probably post a video of them on your YouTube channel. Oh my gosh. I want to see that so bad. I used to have snails in like a fish tank. They're seriously the coolest thing ever. I love when they like fall in the water and float down. And they like jump and then fall. They're so cool. Do you have names for your snails? Yeah, Smirking Gherkins, Missy. I was like talking to Rick and I was like, I want to put these like different, release these at different like collections for the clay things. And I want to call the pickles the Smirking Gherkins. But I was like, to Rick, I was like, I don't know. I want something like blank gherkins, but I don't know what to call it. And he was like, the Smirking Gherkins. And I was like, yes. Because they all are smirky and they're all like, So, that was perfect. It's like the twerking Gherkins. Because their little butts. Thanks. Yeah, because I know there's like the pickle thing is a thing for like the trees ornaments, like the pickle ornament. You're supposed to like hide it or something. I never did that, but I knew that was like a thing. So probably make it that, because I was gonna do like keychains, but since my art festival that I'm doing is in December, so that'd be perfect time to make them ornaments. So far. This is like one of them that I made, Missy. Pretty hilarious. Yeah, that's working, Gherkins. Might be funny. I feel like smirking gherkin kind of flows better off the tongue. I'm gonna play around with it for a little while. See what I think. Yeah, I have a bunch of these llamas that I made still that I gotta. Llamas or alpacas, I don't know, but I gotta paint them as well. I think I'm gonna get some resin so I can do like a nice clear coat over some of these. It'll just make them really like look profesh. How's everyone's days been? Having a good start to your weekend? You guys have off tomorrow? What's the deal? What's the dealio? What up, Joshua? Just doing some painting tonight. I left my guitar at Rick's house, so can't be jamming tonight, unfortunately. But that means that we get to jam together soon, have another fun stream. So I'm excited for that. He is just chilling. He's a good boy. Oh, sorry. Don't do that. Be nice. No. Be nice. You planted fall flowers today, Missy. That's so fun. I love plants. I have a lot even in my room here. But I like don't do a lot of outside stuff, so it's really nice. I kind of want to get to that point. I had some like really cute little summer flowers that just got zapped by the heat one day, and they all died. It was very sad. Oh, where'd you go, bro? John, ready for some college football. All right. I don't know much about sports, but I enjoy being a part of it sometimes. I like baseball a lot. I like going to baseball games, but I can appreciate the passion for it. How's the sound? Do I need to go get my microphones? Is there an annoying buzz? Let me know. Let me know. This one's turning out really good. I like this one a lot. The light sucks. Let's see. His little teeth. Cause I have a iPhone tripod light that this is attached to, but I have to, it's such a short cable, and I have to attach it to another USB plug it in. That's annoying. And so I use this other light, and then that's only like, it's too bright on one side. You can't see it, but that's okay. And football isn't dangerous, John. I did just see one of those pitchers, or whoever that was, just got whacked in the head by a ball. So crazy. Yeah, Missy, it's like it's like either or. Thanks, Tenrag. Welcome to my stream. It's a lot of just chilling and talking. I'm doing some painting right now. Some little snails that I'm working on. I haven't started my new job yet, but it's coming. I'm finishing out the last 2 weeks of my old job right now. So tomorrow's actually, I have to work tomorrow. Ugh. But it's my last weekend. My last weekend that I will have to work at this place, and I'm very excited about that. So that will hopefully help me get through tomorrow and not have to be bored. Yeah, Tenrag, I would be probably singing normally, but I actually left my guitar at Richard's house on accident, so I don't have that with me right now, and I've been kind of lazy to go get it, so so we're doing some painting tonight. I'm excited because we're having our first Wilmington Porch Fest, which, you know, Philly does that. A lot of different cities do that for bands and local music. They do a Porch Fest, and local bands will play on porches in a certain, like, busy area. So we have our first Wilmington Porch Fest, Wilmington, Delaware, and originally I wasn't going to play because I just didn't have time to put anything together. Like, no one asked me like to do a porch, and I didn't have time to put one together because everyone else was busy, and I was hoping to like start my band with that, but I was asked to do solo at this like cafe porch in the area, so I'm excited about that. So I'm gonna do that next, like in like 2 weeks or something. So I'm excited to be a part of that. And I kind of want Rick to back me up and play with me if he's available. But I think he's got a gig that night as well in the same area. So maybe. He might be too tired. I don't know. Oh yeah, Missy. I don't really know how I can change that. I'm gonna have to move some stuff around a little bit. It's hard to see anyway because I'm so far away. It'd be nice if I had a different camera to kind of like put over top, but really just to chill. I might be able to move my phone a little bit actually. Now it's charged a good bit. Yeah, Porch Fest is cool. It's like, oops. Oops. Sorry. Ah! Here we go. Hopefully that was like, but yeah, Porch Fest is very fun. You really just set up on somebody's porch and you play to the people. It's pretty cool. I'm gonna make this a little more accessible here. I've watched a couple episodes of Big Brother, but I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. It's kind of cool, but I'm not a huge fan of like the way the show is like set up, I guess. But it's still one of those fun things where you can like follow the people and have your certain characters you like and everything like that. But it's not Survivor. I can appreciate it though. Right? It'd be cool. Maybe I'll go live for that. I think I'm also playing at the cafe that we usually play at. Like October like 14th or something. So I'll go live for that for sure. It'll be fun. I definitely could just plug in a smoke machine, John. Make it real crazy. I work on, one time I was like working on a show that I do with my friends, and we had like a band there that kept shutting off our power because they had like 4 different smoke machines and like 3 different lights. And they just kept making too much power and shutting ours down. And we were trying to like record them, and it was like this whole thing. It's really funny. We're like, no smoke machines. Too much power. Thanks, Tenrag. I've actually, this has been, my new goal has been to set up my own like website and on social media and stuff, and like through here and sell stuff, because for some reason I've never had luck with Etsy. Like I just can't, I don't really like selling through Etsy. I mean, I guess it's good for like the tax stuff in the end, but I like always end up setting an account and then I just like can't get to it and I can't put stuff up on there. And I'm like, what's the difference for me just doing a website, you know, or like selling it locally or through social media? But like I said, I guess the tax stuff makes sense, but I've always just like never really could be in a spot where I could do my art in that way, and now I am like working towards that goal, so maybe it'd work out. But I think I'm gonna put a collection out and then let you all know when they're available, because right now this is just like the build up, because I have an art show in December that I'm gonna put this stuff out, so we'll see what I'm able to make and what I can make beforehand and stuff. But thank you for asking. Okay, time for the eyes. Oh, I missed some blue here. Fun. So I was trying to make a lot of small stuff. I really like making bigger things. Oh, did I show you guys this? Hold on. This is something I'm working on. It's just been up there so it doesn't get messed up. It's like an anglerfish. With a little starfish guy riding on top of him, like going for a ride. Yippee! So I prefer making big pieces like this, but when I make big pieces like this, I gotta sell them for a little bit. But at the same time, I kind of would rather people have my art than making like a ton of money. So, that's a kind of a decision I gotta think about. But it's hard to sell, a lot of these. I can't make multiple of these or one of a kind. So if I can make more small stuff and then I can sell a bunch, I can like sell these little snails for like $5 or $8 or whatever. So let me put this somewhere. Messed up. Ugh. I think that's gonna get messed up there. Thank you. Okay, 10 rank. That's good to think about because I don't really know how all that works, and I should honestly pick my sister's brain a little bit because she's an actual artist that has sold her work for a really long time. Like it's her job, and she ships a lot of stuff out of country, so I should ask her about that. Because maybe I just will have to do that anyway, just in case. Might as well, I guess. Thank you. Yeah, thanks, John. I like making stuff. It's really kind of different. Usually, like, a little weird, or sometimes my clay stuff is, like, on the dark side compared to when I draw. I do a lot of, like, cartoony things. But lately, my, bigger pieces have been just kind of, like, cute and interesting. Oh, I got you, 10 rag. I'm always down to talk about art, that's for sure. That was like my number one thing before I even got into music when I was a kid. I didn't start playing guitar or playing drums or anything until I was like 14. But I had been drawing since I was like born. I like wanted to be an artist. I wanted to be a character designer for animation. So basically it's just like creating characters all day and drawing characters and stuff like that. And my family, we were homeschooled, so we were at the library a lot. And sorry, when I'm doing this, I'm dipping my hand in, or my hand, yeah. my brush in the water. We would go to the library a lot, and I was not like into most things other than art when I was a kid. So anything school related, anything reading books, like I just hated all of that. But I would find all the art books and the drawing books and like the cartooning books, and when I would sit and just, I remember so many times just sitting in the aisles of the library, covered, like surrounded in art books, and just waiting and reading till my sisters, my mom called me that they were done with their stuff. I love that. I really like these yellow eyes. I'm glad that I went with the yellow. It kind of gives it a good. Pretty cool. This one I made with the tongue sticking out of it. Mm-hmm. Yep. That's how I've always been. Art is so great for so many reasons. Right, John? I think I always say this honestly. John said it kind of looks like Gary from SpongeBob, and it's very true because even my drawing, I feel like I'm very inspired by Nickelodeon and um, like Hey Arnold and SpongeBob and all those early like cartoons because I grew up in the 90s and Nickelodeon was the shit. And I was just loved the art. Like Hey Arnold, oh my gosh, I love Hey Arnold so much. So I would definitely say a lot of my art is inspired by that. And just like being able to build off of those ideas. Cause yeah, these are like very, very similar to Gary. Like totally. So I gotta figure out what to call these snails. And what colors I want to do here. Maybe I'll make this one the purple with blue shell. I need a different brush. Some of these brushes are getting on my nerves. It's a frame. They don't wash them properly. Whoops. I meant to do this one purple, not blue. Oh well. Another blue one. Oh, Tenrog, that's so cool. I love that. That's always actually something I really wanted to do for my kids. Like, I love that so much. Tenrog said, random collection of snails would look great in his kid's fairy garden. How many kids did you say you had, Tenrog? I love that. Little surprises in the pots. That's so cute. I always like wanted to make some kind of like book or something that involves me making like clay stuff, like some kind of like adventure fairy book or something. Like you would do like a jar of like dust and like different, I don't even know, but I always had like, I was like, what could I do out of clay, making all this kind of small stuff. I could even make little fairy garden kits, like make little fairy houses and stuff like that, like little mushroom houses. Yep, John. Yup. I was 93, so I'm right there with you. 90s were a great time. Yeah, definitely Nickelodeon was my main thing, and like all that, and Legends of the Hidden Temple, Guts, Figure It Out. It was the best. Power Rangers, although I don't know if it was that wasn't Nickelodeon. I forget what that was. Go go Power Rangers, down 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 down, go go Power Rangers. Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Aw, I love that Tenreg. I have 2 kids as well. I was very young when I had them, so it's been a bit of an adventure. Power Rangers is Disney and ABC. Okay. Yeah, I was thinking it might have been ABC. Another great one. Tenreg says he feels old. You're not that old, Tenreg. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad I changed the kind of paint that I'm using. It's so much better. The satin just goes on here so much better. Who was your favorite Power Ranger? I think I already had this conversation. Did I already talk about this? Maybe I didn't. I don't know. Who was your favorite? Green was sick because didn't he have a flute or something like that? And blue was like my favorite. Yeah, that's right. Flute dagger. John knows. See, I did think we already talked about this. What can I say? Power Rangers was great. What's up? What up? What up, new person there? How are you? Could only guess, Gary. Making little snails now. I'll show you what we're working on, Gary. Little snails. Little teeth. Another one. But Gary, look at the pickles. Look at them. Look at them. Butts. They're pretty cool. Turned out good. The one was a Christmas hat. It's cool. His face. I am going to give your pickle a cigarette, but I have to finish making it because the other ones didn't have cigarettes with them. And I couldn't fit it in. I gotta bake it separately, and then I gotta put it in one, and I gotta finish painting. But he's gonna have a cigarette for real. John. Yeah. Let's see it like a little better. So that's what we're doing tonight. Painting the snails. Hanging out for a bit. Ninja Storm. Yeah, I think I remember that one. Did I ever watch ABC Saturday Kids Mornings? I might have. What would have been on there? I can't remember. I probably watched more like PBS and stuff. Like Arthur and Zoom. Or SpongeBob in the weekend mornings. Yeah, all these snails have insane expressions. They're all really funny. If the snail said, if you start me up. Disney McGuire, Montana, that's a Raven. Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely watched Hannah Montana and Sweet Life of Zack and Cody. All those early 2000s stuff, for sure. See, I didn't watch Recess. I, for some reason, was not allowed to watch Lizzie McGuire, even though I could watch the Lizzie McGuire movie. And I wasn't allowed to watch Recess. I don't know if it wasn't, like, rules, like, bad, because they were bad or something to whatever, my parents. I think my mom would always say, you have enough, you're watching enough shows, or something like that. Like, we didn't need to add another show to our repertoire. Yeah, Gary, he was working, he's insane. He was working at his radio station again. and I think that's why he was had a really short stream last night, and then he was working that and pretty late, and he might be napping right now before stream, or he just got home. I know that he's very tired, so I think he will get some rest, and probably, I would imagine, he's gonna be starting around 11 or 12. Also, he told me he's like trying to stay up all night or something because he's getting new records tomorrow. So at the release of these records that he has to do. So definitely probably gonna pull a long one tonight. You gonna be there, Gary? Or you work tomorrow? Are you gonna stay up late? Oh, hi Zara. Zara? I'm making little snails. Right now, I'm painting little snails that I've made. Sorry, I'm not really trying to show them too much. Not like I just like can't really. We're really just hanging out and talking. I need another camera to really show what I'm doing. Oh, Tinrag, thanks for hopping in. Duet definitely soon. I would imagine tomorrow night we might be singing together. We'll see. I think that will probably what will be happening. So have a great cabin, a great camping trip. That sounds really fun. And I'll catch you on the stream. Oh yeah, Gary, he did have a headache. I think that had something to do with the humidity yesterday, because I also had a headache. And I heard that something about the humidity was so high that it was saying that, like, headaches are likely. Or whatever. Yeah, so he's been torn up. And, I think we're all gonna try hang in there tonight. I was exhausted yesterday too, because I think I had so much emotion. I gave in my 2 weeks yesterday, and that was all like a lot of mental energy for me because I hate like having confrontation, like conversations. And I think I was just like so worn out from that. So I fell asleep before he even started last night, and then I woke up. He only streamed for like an hour and a half, but I woke up like an hour in. I was like, no! And then I like immediately fell right back to sleep after I commented. So we've both been a little whooped. Well, I hope that you can hang out in there. Yeah, I am going to be delivering mail. I'm going to be a rural carrier. So I'm going to be in the nice, like, outskirts area, like farmland and stuff like that, which is going to be awesome. But I start October 10th. Or no, October 18th is my start date for orientation. But my last day for my job is the 10th. So I'm going to have some time in between that, which would be nice. And I'm so excited. This is my last weekend. I have to work tomorrow at this place. So I'm over it. I like I'm over like the germs. I wash my hands like 1,000 times a day. My nails are getting brittle. But I love the work. It's just like, I work in like a healthcare area. So I have to be like pretty vigilant on keeping clean and keep my hands clean and like all this stuff. And I'm just like, ugh, I'm over it. Oh, thanks, Gary. I'm really excited. Like, I'm a huge people person, and I love building relationships and making friends with people and all that fun stuff. That's why I really like my job now. I like the work that I do because I get to work with all different kinds of people and build relationships, but it's gonna be different. It'll be nice. Building that rapport. There he is. He just sits there. Are you a freak? Yeah, John. Most of the time I keep the stream on, so I'll like wake up in the middle of the night and say some really goofy things on the chat because I'm like half asleep. But it is nice, but it also is really funny. A lot of the times that I wake up, it'll be like one of his originals. Like my brain was like, you know, that one, which I think is cute. Or it'll be when he's screaming and doing something insane like that one time. Yeah, good benefits, Gary. Really good. And there's a union. And I get to retire, like there's retirement. I can retire when I'm like in 20 years. So I'll be like 52 or whatever. Should be awesome. Thanks, John. It is a really good job. Like I don't know if you guys know, like if I said this before, I basically work at like a nursing home, and I just do like activities with like people with different abilities and elderly people, and I love that part of the job. Like I really do love it. But unfortunately, in this type of workforce or whatever, and the way that the state of our country is, they don't pay very well at all, and they don't have good benefits, and they don't take care of you, and they don't give you time off. And I've been kind of going insane. I'm super burnout. And I need a career. Like, I can't just be in this kind of stuff. I got 2 kids, and I need to, like, eventually have something that's gonna be, like, a really great schedule for me, and I'll be able to see them more and all that kind of stuff, so. Because I, like, literally didn't see them, like, all summer, and it was terrible. I was working so much. And the times I did have them just felt like, I don't know, it was wild. So I'm like, never again. Thanks, Gary. I'll see you later. Hop on the stream for sure. Cut the tongue down. Here, then this one is similar color to the other one because I wasn't paying attention and started painting it blue in the beginning. But that's okay. Get sight. I need, like, do you remember that scene from Toy Story 2 where the guy's like repainting Woody and everything? and or repurposing, and he pulls down his glasses and there's like 5 lenses. That's what I need right now. Okay. Yeah. Cat is photobombing me for sure. Hey. He's like gonna fall asleep just sitting there. You're cute, bud. You're cute. Toy Story was a great movie. I like the second one a lot. That one's pretty good. And the third. They're all really funny. But like, it was like the first of its kind, you know, like that idea was so good. Yeah, what's your favorite Disney movie? Like, cartoon, I guess. Tiniest little teeth. Lion King, nice. Lion King's a good one. I think mine was, I don't know. It was hard because I was the youngest of, I had 2 older sisters, and I think I just watched like whatever they watched, and then that ended up being my favorite. But I remember watching Pocahontas a lot, and I did really like that one. And I love the music from it. People looking think like you. This is good. You learn things you never knew before. What else did I like? Aladdin. That's a good one. That one's banging. I have another matte color. I don't want it. I want. Maybe I give it an orange tone. Let's see. Do I have orange? I do have orange and satin. Let me do that. What animated movie do I think have the best music? That's such a good question. Because there's a lot of good music. Tarzan. Hands down. Tarzan. 100%. Phil Collins. Oh my god. So good. That song, You'll Be in My Heart. You'll be in my heart. Oh my gosh. I remember like seeing that when I was a kid and like feeling emotions for the first time. Like crying emotions and being like, why do I feel so sad? Yeah, Phil Collins is awesome. I've always been a fan of Phil Collins. And that was like one of my first introductions to him is Tarzan. Son man, son of man, a man for all to see. Yeah, Tarzan's good. What else is good? Like I said, Pocahontas I really like. Um, Music in Toy Story is really good. What's his name? Who does that? Randy Sav? Randy Sav? What's his name? Not right. Am I thinking Randy Savage? Is this? I'm totally thinking of the wrong name. Who's Randy Savage? Isn't that? I'm thinking of so many names right now. I think we have a kid from Boy Meets World. Little Mermaid, definitely good. Yeah. Who's the guy that did Toy Story music? Please tell me. I can't remember. Almost done with them. He needs more purple though. Someone said, oh, Tenrag, sorry you left. I think Tenrag asked me something about if I have a kiln. Is that Tenrag? I do not have a kiln. This is a certain type of clay you can actually bake in your oven. And you can bake it multiple times so you can layer things on top of each other. It's pretty great. Yes, Sav. Okay. Yes, Fred Savage and Ben Savage. Who's Randy Savage? Is that who I'm thinking of? Who did Toy Story? Or I just don't know where that name came from in my brain. Thanks, Joshua. Show you a little bit closer. That's what we're working on right now. It's hard to see. There's like a lot of really tiny details, but it's hard to see in this lighting. Lots of little textures in them. Finding Nemo was great. That was another really good one. Aw, thanks, Josh. Yeah, I'm really excited to keep making these, and I have an art show coming up, so I'm excited to sell them and see what happens. You know, it'll be my first time. I've always done clay stuff, but I haven't really had the time, I guess, to really invest in putting like a shop together, like an online shop or just like in general. But this has been my goal lately that I've been trying to do, so I'm rolling with it. We're gonna get it done. Randy Savage is a pro wrestler. Oh my gosh. Then who did Toy Story? I want to say it's Randy something then. I'm good close. Now I have Pocahontas in my head too. Yeah. These snails are working on. One. Still gotta make his eyes. And then, oop. See if I can. The other ones. Yeah. Pretty cool. Yeah, actually lighting's not too bad like that. You can see it. Thanks. Randy Travis, that is another artist. I'm gonna look that up after I'm done here. It's gonna bother me once I have to figure that out. Okay. Alright. Oh my gosh, Doug was great, yeah. I loved, actually, that was one of the ones I watched a lot. Doug was awesome. Yeah, Joshua, he's doing good. I know that he was working for a very long time at the radio station today, so I'm pretty sure he's taking a nap right now or getting ready to go streaming soon. His goal is definitely to stream, and it will probably be, I would imagine, around like 11. It's always 12 at the latest, but he's been going a little earlier lately, so I would say check in between 10 and 12. That'd be your best bet. Yes, but I think he's doing a lot better. We've just both have been very busy today with work. We haven't been able to talk too much, so I know that he was getting some sleep in there because he hadn't really gotten much sleep before he had to go up to Philly. Yeah, John, I wanted to go as Quail Man for a Halloween costume, and I think I'm still gonna do that. So I think it's funny. Yeah, and it'd be like an easy costume too. Just get a couple things. Yes, Pork Chop. That's actually such a good dog name. It's so cute. I'll have to remember that when I have my own dog. And Skeeter. That really was a great show. I love that one too. Again, another like Hey Arnold era Nickelodeon art that I definitely get inspiration from. I played PlayStation 1. That's what I had at my house until I was like a teenager and I was able to buy my own system. Like in the early 2000s, I got like a PlayStation 3, I think. But growing up, I mean, I played Nintendo at my friend's house, like Nintendo 64 and regular Nintendo. But I loved Crash Bandicoot on PlayStation. Oh my gosh, it was like the best game ever. I still love to play it to this day because they had the remastered ones and they're so good. But yeah, definitely Crash Bandicoot. What else did I like playing? It's probably like the X Games. Ooh, excuse me. Yawning. And then I liked playing like Goldfinger on 64, Nintendo, and Super Smash Brothers and Mario Kart. Even though I was terrible at Super Smash Brothers. Yeah, I feel like we had an Atari at one point. It was my dad's. It's so funny. Dads and the Ataris. And then I remember my dad actually got the PlayStation 1. And I think that he was like wanting to play it, but then he just got it for us and we just played it and took over. And he never really got into it. Oh, Medal of Honor. Medal of Honor on PlayStation 1 was really fun. And then I was big into the computer games too on our Windows computer. So I was big into Roller Coaster Tycoon and Zoo Tycoon. These were the best games ever, and I will still play them to this day. I love them so much. I like want to play Zoo Tycoon so bad, and I don't know how I can play it. I must find a way. This time. GoldenEye, that's right. Not Goldfinger. I'm thinking of the other James Bond, Goldfinger. Yeah, it was definitely really good. And Tony Hawk, Pro Skater, played that one a lot. With me? All right, I think I'm gonna take a break and hopefully see you guys all on Richard's chat later. Sorry, good to see you. And thanks everybody for joining me. It was really fun. I got a good bit done. And
Hope you all have a good night. And I hope to see you on stream in a little while. Peace out.